Hello everyone, welcome back to my Math Club. Today we have a nice exponential question, that is a squared is equal to b plus 111, and our second equation is b squared is equal to a plus 111. Now here we see that a is not equal to b. It is given that in these equations a is not equal to b. So we have to find those solutions in which a will not be equal to b. So here we have to find the value of a and value of b. So first of all, we just write this. It is our equation 1 and it is our equation number 2. Now, if we subtract equation 1 and equation 2, then we get that equation 1 subtracting equation 2. Then we have here, it is left hand side of equation 1, that is a squared is equal to b plus 111, and similarly second equation is b squared is equal to a plus 111. So if we subtract, then here we just write subtract. So it is positive, it will be negative. So just changing the signs of equation 2 here. So plus will be negative and plus will be negative. So here we see that this positive 111 and negative 111 can be cancelled. So we get a squared and minus b squared. Here it will be minus b squared, which is equal to here b, and it will be minus a. So b minus a. Now if we just shift this one b minus a to our left hand side, then we get a squared minus b squared, and it is, if we shift all together, then we get minus b minus a. It is equal to 0. Now if we just rearrange this a and b, then we have a squared minus b squared minus, and here we just get minus 1 is common, so it will be a plus b, which is equal to 0. Sorry, it is not plus, but it is a negative sign because we have just take common this minus, so it will be a minus b. Now here a squared minus b squared, and minus time minus is plus, so we get plus a minus b. Here a minus b, not plus, but it is minus, so is equal to 0. Now here a squared minus b squared, we see that it is a nice algebraic formula. That is, if we have let us suppose if we have x squared minus y squared, it will be equal to x plus y times x minus y. So applying here, then we get a squared minus b squared will be a plus b times a minus b, and here plus a minus b, which is equal to 0. Now here it is a minus b and it is also a minus b, so taking a minus b is common term, then we get a minus b, here a plus b, and here we just write 1 because it is divided by this, so we get 1 is equal to 0. Now here we have two possible conditions, that a minus b is equal to 0, and this one a plus b plus 1 is equal to 0. So if we solve first one, that is a minus b is equal to 0, here we see that it is clearly that minus b, when it is shifted to our right hand side, we get plus b, so a is equal to b. So a is equal to b, it is rejected because in given problem we see that it is given that a is actually not equal to b. So this a is equal to b, it is rejected. Now if we going to solve our second this case, a plus b plus 1 is equal to 0. Now here if we just shift this plus 1, then we get a plus b is equal to minus 1. So let us consider it is our equation number 3. Now here if we add equation 1 and equation 2, now adding that equation 1 and equation 2, here we see that our equation 1 and equation 2, it is actually that it is our equation 1, a squared is equal to b plus 111, and b squared is equal to a plus 111. It is equation number 2. So now we are going to just add these two equations, then we get a squared is equal to b plus 111, and similarly b squared is equal to a plus 111. So now adding these two equations, then we get here our left hand side will be a squared plus b squared, which is equal to a plus b plus here 111 plus 111, we just write 222. Now here a squared plus b squared is equal to, here it is a plus b, so if we put the value of equation 3, that is a plus b is equal to minus 1, here we see that a plus b is equal to minus 1, so here we just write from equation 3 that a plus b is equal to minus 1, so it will be minus 1 plus 222. Now a squared plus b squared will be a squared plus b squared is equal to plus 221. So here let's say it is our equation 4. Now we are going to recall our equation 3, that is recall our equation 3. Here it is a plus b is equal to minus 1, a plus b is equal to minus 1, so it will be a plus b is equal to minus 1. So if we take square on both hand side of this equation, then we have here taking squared, so here our right hand side we just take square on both hand side, so when we expand this one, it is a plus b whole squared, so it will be a squared plus b squared plus 2 times a times b is equal to minus 1 squared is equal to 1. Now here a squared plus b squared, we see that from equation 4 it is equal to 221, so we just write here a squared plus b squared, here it is equal to 221, so it will be 221 plus 2 times a times b is equal to 1. So by shifting this one, we get 2 times ab is equal to 1 minus 221. Now here we see that 2 times a times b is equal to minus that 220. So here if we divide this 2 on both hand side, then cancelling this one, we get a times b is equal to 2 1 is 2, 2 1 is 2, and we get minus 110. So let's say it is our equation 5. So here if we just find that not real but using the value of a, so finding here value of b, so we just write that ab is equal to minus 110. Now dividing both hand side by a, then we get b is equal to minus 110 over a, minus 110 over a. Now here it is, let's say it is our equation 6. So now if we recall our equation 3, that is recalling our equation 3, so equation 3 is very important equation here, we just use again and again. So here a plus b is equal to minus 1. Now if we just put this value of b from equation 6, then we have a is equal to, here this b will be minus 110 over a, which is equal to minus 1. Now if we just multiply a with each term, then we get a squared here. So or if we take LCM and then we just remove here from left hand side, so a squared, here we just write minus 110 all over a is equal to minus 1. So now, so here if we multiply a on both hand side, then we get a squared minus 110 is equal to minus a. Now here a squared, this minus a will be plus a, and here 100 minus 110 is equal to 0. Now if we factorize this quadratic equation, so by factorization method, here we just multiply this one to this coefficient of 1, so we get here two factors, that is if we just multiply here, if we just multiply 10 times 11, so we get 110. Now 11 minus 10 is also equal to plus 1, so here we just factorize this one, like here plus 11a minus 10a and minus 110 is equal to 0. Now here if we take a as common, so it will be a plus 11, and minus 10 is common, we get a plus 11, which is equal to 0. Now we have here two that factors, which is a plus 11, it is common factor, and a minus 10, which is equal to 0. Now here we have two possible conditions that a plus 11 is equal to 0 and a minus 10 is also equal to 0. So here we get value of a is equal to minus 11. It is a real value of that a, and similarly from this one we get a is equal to 10. So here we have actually two values of a. We just write a1 and a2. Now we have to find out the value of b. So for finding the value of b, we just again recall our equation number 3. So now recalling equation 3 for finding value of b here. Now our equation 3 is actually a plus b is equal to minus 1. But here when we put this value, let us consider that here when we put a1 which is equal to minus 11, so here b will be, the value of a is here minus 11 plus b is equal to minus 1, and b is equal to minus 1 plus 11, so b will be 10 plus 10. So here our first value of b, let's say it is b1 which is equal to 10, and similarly if we find that other value of b, so again recalling our equation 3, that is a plus b is equal to minus 1. Now when a is equal to, let's say it is a2 is equal to 10, so here we get 10 plus b is equal to minus 1, and b is equal to minus 1 minus 10, so we get b is equal to minus 11. It is our value of b, second value of b. Now here we see that we just find out two values of a and two values of b. So if we just write our final answer, then it will be here a and b is equal to, we have two set of value, that when here we see that when a1 is equal to minus 11, here a1 is equal to minus 11, then b will be 10. So we just write minus 11 and 10, and other one is here when a is 10, b will be minus 11. So these are two sets of value for a and b. It is our final answer that we have just find out by using different mathematical techniques. And now here we see that it is our entire solution. So if you feel any problem, any doubt, you just ask question in comment box. So I hope you have understand all these steps one by one. So that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe my channel for more interesting contents. Thanks for watching. Have a good time. Goodbye.